We're following breaking news. A magnitude 4.4 earthquake shaking the Bay Area overnight happened at 2:39 a.m. this morning. The quake was centered just a couple miles southeast of Berkeley near the Claremont Hotel. Good morning. I'm Kenny Choi. It is Thursday, January 4th.
And I'm Michelle Griego.
We have live team coverage this morning. First, Ann Makovic is live at the Oakland-Berkeley border with the very latest. Ann.
Yeah, and luckily no reports of any damage or injuries, even here near the epicenter of this 4.4 quake. Granted, it is a moderate quake, but not enough to do any damage here. So that is the good news. I'm here at a shopping center outside a Safeway store. Everything's still on the shelves, and everybody is A-OK. But everybody has a story of how this woke them up in the middle of the night, of course, hitting at about 20 to 3 in the morning. I woke straight up in my bed in San Francisco, certainly feeling it, as people did as far south as South San Jose and Saratoga. We've heard from people. I just spoke with a man who's actually a nurse at a nearby Kaiser Hospital here in Oakland. Here's his story.
I was working in the ICU, and it felt like a giant punched the building, and all the nurses came together to talk and woke the patients up. Everybody's blood pressure went up, so it was quite a bit scary for a lot of us that haven't felt an earthquake in a long time, because usually you're moving around or you're doing something. You know, being in California, you like to think you're used to it, but when it hits, it's still scary.
And that man was born and raised here in the Bay Area and said, as you heard, that it was pretty scary. He said they do have protocol there at the hospital. Normally, they would, if it was a very serious quake, all go to a protected area. But this one lasted about 5 seconds, and by the time it was finished, everybody knew that everybody was going to be okay at that point. Everything felt stable. But he said those are also the times when you question the structural stability of the building you're in. Again, I'll repeat, no reports of any damage or injuries here, even near the epicenter on the Oakland-Berkeley border. I'm Ann Makovic. Back to you guys.
All right, Ann, thank you so much for that report. Joining us now on the phone, we have Keith Knudsen. He's the Deputy Director of the USGS. Thanks for joining us here this morning, Keith.
Oh, you're welcome. Good morning.
So, Keith, tell us, I was just actually looking at last couple of weeks. There was actually 3 earthquakes, all above 3.0 magnitude, striking Northern California around December 27th. Tell us, should we be concerned about these minor earthquakes and, of course, today, this 4.4?
Well, today's earthquake was obviously a little more energetic than those other ones. I think the ones you're referring to were pretty removed or distant from the one that happened this morning, so there's probably not much a relationship there. I think all of this is just a reminder we live in earthquake country.